Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Xillia. In the last episode, we arrived in Nia Khera, we gathered the temporal stones, and we made our way up here to Mila's shrine where she tried to summon the four, but ultimately she failed against that. And in today's episode, our next objective is to head back to Nia Khera. We have to go back in order to start our adventure to go back to Finmont. So that's what we're essentially going to be doing. We have to come back through here at Nia Khera Spirit Way, so of course I'm going to try to avoid as many battles as I can, but if I do, I'll just be cutting that out. I'll be mostly doing that. I mentioned in the last episode, what I'm essentially going to be doing is, if it's a new enemy, I'll show the battle. If it's not, well, that's going to happen. I'm going to be essentially cutting out all battles that are, like I said, unless it's a new enemy, I'm not going to be showing off any random encounters as much as I can, because, well, it does kind of take up time, and even though most battles are only like 30 seconds, it's just 30 seconds I don't need. So I'm going to make it a little bit easier on myself. So we're heading back to Nia Khera. It might sound like this is annoying, but trust me, at the end of the... Hopefully in this episode we'll be getting an item that'll make this traveling back and forth between places very easy and very helpful in a lot of sense. Let's go ahead and grab as much as we can. I'd go out of my way, try to go... Oh, there's a treasure chest I did not pick up. Well, we're going to have to go and pick that up. Let's go ahead and pick that treasure chest up. We got a sage. Okay, sages increases your max HP by 10. It's kind of like one of those one-use items that'll help increase the stats of your characters. Like I said before, I usually save these until almost end game to start using these, because that's just how I like to play when it comes to RPGs. So we're gonna be heading back to Nia Khera. So let's go ahead and go this way. The good thing is we don't have any Ifrit's treasures to even pick up, so it's not a big deal because we already picked them up when we first came here. One thing I will point out on the map here, you guys probably see, if you guys look at that little purple emblem that's on the bottom portion up there, that's an indicator you picked up an Ifrit's treasure. As I was saying, I'm sorry about that. There's going to be little emblems here that indicate that you have picked up a certain item at that place. A lot of these items, as you guys have been seeing, like the sacks and the sparkles, they are respawnable. Every time you leave the area, it comes back. So if you're grinding for materials, the best way I can really tell you is to keep revisiting areas, and you'll find a bunch of materials. That's really the best way I can really tell you. Later in the game, items become very more valuable. Later areas will have items that will, in fact, increase the points that you give in shops here. I'm going to keep this battle in because I kind of want to... I was on a little sentence there and I didn't want to make a little blurb. But, yeah, later in the game, materials become a lot more, like, point savvy. So save on to, items that'll help you out a lot farther in the game. If you catch it, if you understand anything I'm saying. Later in the game, items become more points, so you can put towards the shop. But anyways, we are heading back into Nia Khera. So now we can actually go turn in a bunch of those quests that we had before.
Took you long enough. I didn't expect to see Mila with you. So you've made up your mind?
Yeah, I'm going with Mila.
Whoa, you're quite the flip-flopper. I thought you regretted getting involved.
True, but I've made my decision to help her and I'm sticking to it.
Is that right?
Alvin, thanks for all your help. Oh, I almost forgot. We still need to pay you.
Yes. My fee. I ran into some hayseed. He said he'd pay it.
One of the villagers?
Yep. He was all, "Thank you for looking after Lord Maxwell, and you saved our spirit."
That sounds like the Elder. He shouldn't have offered. Alvin, I'll pay you myself.
You need to learn how to read your people, Mila. That old man was tickled pink to pay your debt. You'd crush him if you refused.
You think so?
I know so. Anyway, he told me to wait here for him. That was ages ago, though. Not sure what's holding him up.
He's still in the village, right?
Most likely. We should find him.
Don't forget to take care of anything you want while I'm still around. Once I get my reward, I'm out of here.
Okay, so now we're back here in Nia Khera. Let's go ahead and turn in some of these quests that we have, especially with this guy right here. It says, "Thank you for all you have done. Now we can once again visit the shrine without the fear of our safety." I don't know, there was still a bunch of monsters on the way up there. I don't know about that, but upon completing the quest, we got 1800 gold and elf ears. Again, these are accessories. A lot of these are really not that... They're just accessories to put on your characters. I might show them off later, but it's really not important. So if you get like special items, just say you got special items. Where's that lady that has the insect husk? We got a couple up there, so let's go ahead and give those to her. She's all the way over here. So let's go ahead and turn this one in. She says, "Color, shape, condition, everything is perfect. I'll offer it to the shrine right away." Thank you so much. I'm sure Lord Maxwell will be thrilled. I mean, I'm honored to have been able to uphold our village traditions. Okay, so we completed that quest, and we got a bedhead, again, accessory, and we got 1800 gold. This is actually a good way to get a lot of money. If you're wanting to know how a good way to get a lot of money, this is actually the best way to do so. But as of right now, we need to go to receive your reward from the elder at the meeting place. So let's go ahead and go inside here. This is the assembly hall. This is where we need to go. And let's go ahead and talk to this guy right here.
Lord Maxwell, and your companions, forgive me for making you wait.
Worry not. I hear you've prepared payment for Alvin.
Yes, yes. The villagers all pitched in and collected a small fund ages ago. It's the least we can do to help you, Lord Maxwell. We're farmers, not fighters, after all.
I see.
Told you.
I appreciate everything you've done for me. So my debt is paid. Thank you for everything.
Yeah, thanks.
It was fun. See you around.
And just like that, he's gone.
That's a mercenary for you, I suppose.
Yeah.
Lady Mila! Will you be departing again?
Yes. Look after the village.
But I would rather accompany you! I wouldn't dare leave your holy care in the hands of this blasphemous, uncouth, shifty, backstabbing stranger!
Ivor, tell me again of your duty.
My duty? Why, it is to serve you, Lady Mila.
And what of your other duty?
To protect the people of Nia Khera. Those who can't protect themselves.
Exactly. And now you see why Jude shall accompany me on this journey. While you fulfill your second duty.
But Lady Mila, you wouldn't have lost the Great Spirits if not for him.
No, the fault was mine and mine alone. Indeed, if Jude hadn't been there, I might never have returned safely to Nia Khera.
Thanks. I'm only trying to help.
But Lady Mila!
The matter is not open to debate. Will you abandon your duty to this village?
No.
Then let's be off, Jude. I hope they haven't closed off the Sea Haven.
So does that mean we'll be passing through Hamil again on the way?
Yes, that's not a bad idea.
Really? Is that okay?
It will give us a chance to check up on Rashagal's activity here in Azul. If we're lucky, we might even find a way to sneak into Fenmont.
Gotcha. We'll stop by Hamil then.
Safe travels to you, Lord Maxwell.
Thank you.
Lady Mila, please return to us safely!
And with that, we no longer have Alvin in our party. He went off and to do his mercenary things. But as of right now, we need to go back to Hamil. So we're going to backtrack all the way back to Hamil. I know it seems like we do a lot of backtracking in this game, but trust me, it'll be worth it. So let's go further into here. Actually, guys, quick little break here. I forgot something in here in Nia Khera here. If you come up here to Residence 2, and you start searching around in one of the drawers, this is something I'm also going to be keeping track on through this playthrough. If you look in these drawers right here, you'll be actually finding a mysterious jewel. There's 23 of these things, and I plan on getting all of them. So that was actually one thing I missed. But anyways, let's get back to what we were doing.
So, that woman is supposed to be Maxwell? And you claim she has lost her powers, Pressa?
Yes.
If she's already hidden the key somewhere, we could have a problem.
The fault is mine. I underestimated them. I apologize.
If I'd only known that woman was Maxwell, I would have forced her to reveal the key's whereabouts.
No matter. It is in our best interest to let her wander freely for now.
Yes. Let her attract the attention of Rashagal, while we quietly put all the pieces in place.
Any word from Agria?
She says they appear to have decided to construct a new key to replace the one they lost.
We cannot ignore that.
Zhao, you no longer need to watch over the girl. Join the search for the key.
But, sir...
If the Rashagal soldiers have withdrawn, you need not monitor her personally.
It only makes sense for priorities to change. The data is safe after all.
As you say.
Pressa, rendezvous with Agria and infiltrate Fenmont.
Oh, so it's truly safe to leave Maxwell alone?
Yes. We still have another pawn on the board. I'll have him search for the key as well.
What is it?
I was mulling over our options. What if we can't take a boat straight to Fenmont?
Well...
I vote against taking the land route from Azul. Crossing the mountains would be a real pain.
Alvin?
We could head toward Sherrilton from Sapstrath Sea Haven.
We? What do you mean we?
That handmaid of yours offered me a little job. He wasn't so crazy about his exalted spirit traveling with a pipsqueak for a protector. Plus, the good village folk overpaid me. It'd be a stain on my professional pride if I didn't give them their money's worth.
Very well. Good to have you back.
Yeah, thanks for coming along.
Thank Ivor and the villagers, not me. So, what's the plan?
First, we head to Hamil to investigate Rashagal's movements.
If they're still there, that is.
Then you better take this. Keep it handy, just in case. Shall we go?
Congratulations, you have gotten a world map. While traveling around, press R3 to open up the world map. From there, you can instantly return to locations you've already been along your journey. New discoveries may await in old places. Of course, depending on where you are in the story, you may not always be able to visit certain locations. So, this is the item I was talking about. This is going to become very handy. The world map. If we push R3, we can pull up the world map, and we can instantly go back to every places that we've been to. Except for, obviously, Fenmont, we can't go back there. And Adalhai Sea Haven, we have to go through to a certain port to get to that. But, this makes traveling a lot easier. Oh, we got another skit here. It says storing mana. So let's go ahead and watch that.
I don't get it. How could the 4 great spirits get captured?
Fundamentally, the 4 are masses of mana. The Lance of Kresnik absorbs mana and apparently is able to store it.
I never thought that was even possible.
Apparently it is.
We have to go rescue the 4 then.
I do like the pluck, but this might be a case where a bit of pluck will get you a lot of dead. A pissed off med student's probably not a tall order for the group that bagged the 4 great spirits.
And with that, we got our next mission. Here in Kajara Sea Falls, I'm actually going to be going and getting the Ifrit's treasures. Now that we've gotten the world map, this is the item I was waiting for, specifically for to get back in order to get the Ifrit's treasure that we missed. We come over here and grab this here. Now our next thing is over here. Come down here and jump down this way, and there's actually a treasure chest I missed the first time. We're gonna have to go and get that. Let's go grab it. We got a life bottle. The max we can hold is 15. But we've got another skit. Let's go ahead and listen to it. Elven's Secret.
Where'd you go after you left the shrine in Nia Khera?
That's a secret for grown-ups.
It sounds like you're trying to hide something.
Figured that out, did you? Do you want to ask what I was doing?
If you don't want to tell me, that's fine.
If it's fine with you, then I ain't telling.
You don't want to tell me?
You don't want to ask?
I'm starting to think I'd rather not know.
I'm starting to think you're probably right.
Wow, what a convoluted way to say that. But immediately after this, there's an Ifrit's treasure right here. Let's go ahead and pick it up. There's a Guardian Emblem. That increases your physical defense by 5%. That's a very good item, actually. Let's go, and it's right here on the West Beach, right here in this area right here. Let's go ahead and see if we can equip that real quick. It's accessory. Ooh, it didn't really increase it by much. Let's see if it increases it here. No, it doesn't. What about Alvin? No, it doesn't. Okay, so as of right now, it's not going to do us any good, but it's there if you need it. I'm going to be essentially going to be cutting until we get to the other Ifrit's treasure, and we're going to go pick that up. So I'll see you guys over there, okay? Alright guys, we're here at the other Ifrit's treasure. If you're wanting to know where this is on the map, it's right here in the central area. We tried getting this before, but I saved it off for now. Let's go ahead and pick it up. Inside is a pet dragon, another accessory. It's a baby pet dragon doll. It doesn't really look like a dragon though. That's pretty much that. It's right there in the central area. We actually saw it the first time. I didn't pick it up until just now. But we're actually going to go backtrack to all the places now. Now that we have the world map, I can go back and travel instantly on these places. The next area, there is one Ifrit's treasure in Xillia Trail. We're going to go pick that up before we leave. So we're going to go get that real quick. We come over here and grab these items right here. Jet Black Feather. Didn't even see how much I had. I kind of went through that really fast. Oh, there's a rare enemy right there. Let's go ahead and fight it.
No break.
Ow. Let's go ahead and kick this ribbit's butt. The reason why I'm going after the rare enemies I mentioned before in the last time we fought these things is because these things give more experience points. They're harder to kill, they're higher level, and we want to kill them as fast as we can. So let's go ahead and switch over to Mila real quick. Let's see if we can get her to bind these guys here. Or not. She's just going to use that. But we get more experience than normal in order to get that. Normally we get 33, doubled it. Oh, Leader of Links, we got another title. I think that's essentially using the linked arts a number of times. And I did that a couple times already. But anyways, we're going to be backtracking here to Xillia Trail. Now, the Ifrit's treasure is here in the west region. It's immediately almost dead right in front of us. Gonna try to avoid that tortoise there. Oh, we got another skit. Ivor's Duties.
Oh boy, that handmaid of yours is a piece of work.
I don't value his temper, but he is quite skilled.
He said he's been serving you for years.
Yes, he cleans up the shrine, he runs errands, always with a lot of enthusiasm. He buys my clothes and arranges them into outfits.
What?
Wow, your handmaid has exquisite taste.
Yes, the clothes are very comfortable. I quite like them.
Oh boy. Okay, now the Eye for each treasure in question is over here beyond yonder. It's like almost right here in front of us. You need to come over here. It's like right there. You guys can probably see it. Let's go ahead and pick it up. Inside has 2,000 gold. That's a lot of money. But a lot of these Eye for each treasures will hold a lot of money inside it. So you kind of want to do that just for the sake of getting them, because sometimes it'll have like later in the game it'll have like 10,000 gold in it, and you'll be like, well, that's a lot. Well, we got more jet black feathers. We're going to hopefully get here back to Hamil. I will see you guys back when we get to Hamil. And in the next Eye for each treasure is actually here in Xillia Trail East region. As you guys can see, it's over here kind of in the nook and cranny over here, as you see my map. But what you get here is a bandage. It's another accessory. So, another accessory to put on your character.